Treating your 9 to 5 like a business. Everyone doesn't necessarily want to be a business owner. Many times, an employee likes being a part of a 9 to 5 and going to an organization where they work a job. But you are missing a lot of key things that you should be taking away from a job. Yes, you are there to provide the employer with the necessary skills, and you're giving up your time and of your ability and of your skill set and your experience you're bringing to the employer. But guess what? There are opportunities for you, and you need to treat it like it's your business, like you are a business. What do I mean by that? There are so many things, for example, like discounts. Do you know that many employers or organizations have discounts that they provide for you? And they have like car rentals, and some of them have to discount to certain stores and for car insurance. Some even have hotels and vacations places that you can also take advantage of. And then there are tuition reimbursement. Do you know that many employers and organizations have what they call tuition reimbursement? That's right, that you can go back to school on them, and they will provide you with a job once you graduate from school. I know for a fact because I was able to take advantage of that. One of the organizations that I worked with, and I was able to go to school on them. And then after I finished and completed my courses and graduated, I was able to get a job with them. Hello, job security. Do you know that many employers, many have stocks that they will allow their employees to participate in? And a lot of times that helps you to have more income. Usually you save that money for retirement or for when you need it. And so you decide how much that you want to put in, and usually you own some of the stocks. Now, I do advise you to talk to a financial advisor and also tax expert, because they will be able to tell you if this would be a good option for you. You can lose money if you are buying stocks, but it's also something that is available to you that many people don't take advantage of. And then there is the health savings account. Do you know that many of these employers, organizations have the health savings account? It's called a HSA. And what happens is that you can put away as how much money you want, as little or as much as you decide that you want to donate or to give to that particular fund for you. And you can use those dollars in that particular tax year to be able to provide for your glasses, if you have copays for glasses, for dental. A lot of times it's for different medical supplies that you need, and for your medications. Now, there are restrictions on that particular account, and it comes out of your check every 2 weeks or monthly, however you get paid. And you would definitely need to look up the requirements, but that is something that is available to you. And also, there is dependent care, which is another account that many organizations provide. In that particular one, you put pre-tax dollars away every 2 weeks to pay for childcare. Some even allow you to do it for elder care if you have an aging parent or a someone that you are responsible for. They have to meet the eligibility requirements. Sometimes your spouse and your children is available to in the health savings account, and also your child, of course, for the child care. And you can actually pay the child care payment through that savings account. a lot of employers, a lot of organizations provide career advancement and placement classes for you. Usually it is their own little internal university. And what they do is they have classes for you to take. And it is good to take advantage of those classes because it helps you to increase your skills. So it helps you to put things on your resume. A lot of you, your resume look a little empty. And then when it's time that you need to use that to for career advancement, if you end up having to go to another location or another organization, those experiences is always yours. It's always yours to take with you. So you want to take advantage of those. I took advantage of computer courses that were available at my particular organization. I needed it in order to be able to go back to school. And guess what? A lot of these new technology, AI, Chat GPT, also are things that you would want to take particular note on. And a lot of times there are other, of course, there's the Word, there's Excel, there's all of the Microsoft tools. Google has certain tools. There are so many things that you need to know now to make yourself marketable. And then you also have the Employee Assistance Program. Many people do not take advantage of the Employee Assistance Program. One of the key things that most Employee Assistance Program have is free counseling. A lot of times you go through many things, crisis, and you still have to work or you still are employed, but you need that extra additional help and assistance. Do you know that your employee assistance program usually provide that free of charge and your employer actually pays for that program for you? And a lot of times it's for your family as well. And they usually have other resources that they can provide for you as well. Some of the other benefits of treating yourself like a business is making other connections with other coworkers and your boss and other supervisor or bosses. Because when you want to go to another organization or you want a career advancement at the same one that you're working at, guess what? A lot of times those connections that you make can make it easier for you to get a recommendation for your next particular job, or even if you want to go back to school and get your master's or your doctorate. Those connections can help make it recommendations for you. I have done recommendations for other people, and other people have done recommendations for me. And one particular experience that I had was I went for a job years ago. And in that job, I went for an interview because at that time, interviews were in person. And I went and I got interview. And while I was there, I saw one employee that was working there, the staff, and that person recognized me and they told the interviewer to hire me because they worked with me before. And guess what? I did get the job. So I was able to leverage my coworker relationships for a better career advancement. And there is also just a lot of organizations provide for management. If you want to become a manager, a lot of these organizations and the place that you work, a lot of times they have different career path that they provide for you as well to become a manager. So I have a series of becoming a boss. If you want to know more about becoming a boss, go over to MOMAFEY-HT where you can get additional resources. And please support and like and subscribe. All right? Treat yourself like a business. You deserve it.